Let's be real. If you don't know CAD in 2025, in this day and age, you are behind. CAD literally touches everything in the engineering field. It's in aerospace, automotive, biomedical, heck, it's even in fashion. And here's the crazy thing. Learning CAD today, in this day and age, is super cheap, super easy, and faster than ever. Hi everyone, it's Jada Souls, your resident engineer here. I have been 3D modeling and heck, even 3D printing for nearly 10 years. I've been doing it since GCSE, so yeah, that was about 10 years ago. Ooh, yikes, I'm getting old. I know a thing or two about 3D CAD, but if I were to start from scratch from today, this is how I will go about learning CAD in 2025. Think about it. Everything you get involved with has been 3D modeled at some point. Your phone, your car, your toothbrush, every single one of them had started out as a CAD model. And here's the thing, it's very easy to start at home now. As long as you've got a computer and enough storage space, you can start your own 3D modeling journey. And the best part, the learning curves in 2025 as compared to when I started all the way back in 2015 are so much smoother than it was. There are better softwares, free resources, and stronger online communities will help you. Means you can catch up with the pros in no time. I'm going to show you the exact roadmap I would follow if I was starting my journey today. The software decision. Step 1, what CAD software are we going to even use? For beginners, Fusion 360 is fantastic. It is free, thank God, super powerful and really easy to learn because everything nowadays is difficult, so let's just have something. But if you are serious about growing your engineering career, I'm going to suggest SolidWorks for makers. The subscription is about $50 a year and it does the exact same thing as SolidWorks Professional. I'm not being sponsored. I genuinely think this is a really good opportunity. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. Once you've decided your CAD software after shopping around, stick to it. It's really important you do because these next couple of steps really depend on it. If you are worried that you won't be able to use any other CAD software after this, you've got it all wrong. Once you master one, you basically master them all. But how do we master one? Let's go on to the next step. The 30, 60, 90-day plan. Okay, I'm asking you to have a bit of patience, Subi, but it's really important if you're planning on growing your engineering career. So here is my timeline for how I would start all over again. 30 days or first month, learn the basics. I would focus on 4 actions. Number 1, sketching, making a 2D version of what you intend to 3Dify later. Number 2, extruding, making a solid shape, usually with straight edges, going up or down, left or right, out of the 2D sketch you made. Number 3, revolving a 2D sketch around an axis of your choice. And 4, constraints. This allows your 3D model to not move around and become a jiggly mess. It's repetitive, but the muscle memory is the goal here. Once you get the hang of it, clicking on different features in your model is going to be such a breeze. Focus on really simple objects to model, such as water bottle, phone cases, heck, even your bed. You'll be surprised how easy it is to model. And before you know it, you've got the basics down and you're ready for month 2. Month 2 is where it gets interesting. You are going to now focus on assemblies. You've already made the components of your parts, whether you wanted to start a project in month 1, or you've got multiple different parts that you've made randomly because why the frick not? Put them all together and you've got yourself an assembly. You can also start looking into advanced features such as advanced holes, weldments, folding metal. It all depends on your CAD model software and what you want to achieve. If you want something to 3D print or you are thinking of a really cool idea, now is the time to start projects. You've already spent 30 days learning the basics. You need to push yourself in order to see improvement. I believe in you. And month 3, specialize. Now, if you're really serious about CAD, focus on a niche that works for you. Maybe you actually end up being really good at making beds. You want something that really shows the world that this is you. I am a fan of anything novelty and desk related items. If you can put it on a desk, I want it. That's what I like 3D modeling and eventually 3D printing, since my dad bought me a 3D printer and I love him so much. Thanks, Dad. But this is going to set you apart from those who haven't been practicing. Follow this roadmap and I'm sure you're going to be so popular with jobs. We need it. If this roadmap has been helpful so far, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, like and comment. I'd love to know what else you want me to make videos on. I really do enjoy spreading my knowledge and I love that people are engaging. Anyway, back to the video. The free resource stack. Gone are the days where you need to pay for a specific course in order to become proficient in CAD. We have the internet. The 21st century is here. There are so many communities, courses, videos, all out there for free. You just need to figure out what you want to learn. But here are a few suggestions depending on the CAD software you decided to start with. For SolidWorks, I would suggest working with the SolidWorks tutorials. It is inbuilt in the software. For Fusion 360, Lars Christiansen is legendary. And for any software, I would suggest going to an online community called GrabCAD. There are multiple models out there. And what I would do is download one and disassemble it by going up the feature tree. I'm talking in SolidWorks language, you'll get it eventually, and seeing how the original model had been built from the start to the finish. Kind of like when you disassemble a physical product. Disassembling a 3D model is also a very great way to learn how things are done. Also, join online communities. There are a bunch on Reddit, like r/CAD and r/SolidWorks, and go to official online forums. When you get stuck, there will be people out there. Likewise, you can always comment in this video. I'm always looking at my comments, and if you do have an issue with CAD, I'd be more than happy to help. The project portfolio strategy. Okay, here's the step that most people skip, and to be fair, I skipped it as well because I was like, I don't have time for this. But you do, you really do. Do it. Make a project portfolio. It's not just for jobs, it's to show progress and to make you feel like you're not stuck in one place. When you document everything from your 30, 60, 90-day roadmap, you're going to see how much you progress. Consistency over perfection, and you're going to see that quite clearly with this portfolio. And even if you have started a job and you're doing CAD professionally, I would still update that portfolio. I still need to update my portfolio. I'm not practicing what I preach. Stand guilty or I sit guilty. I'm sitting right now. But it's very important, and I highly stress you do it. So let's just round everything up together. The major tips: find the CAD software that you really want to work on. Start the 30, 60, 90-day roadmap. Use the free resources and the online communities out there, and don't be afraid to ask questions, and document. Keep documenting. I'm going to be perfectly honest, this is not going to be an easy journey. I say that CAD has a smoother learning curve now compared to when I started in 2015, but it's still a learning curve. And I appreciate you guys for getting frustrated, getting angry that the software crashed. I still get angry. You'll learn to practice Zen. That's actually another good skill CAD does for us. Patience and resilience. But I believe with consistency, you will get there. I would dedicate at least an hour a day, if possible, or at least 5 hours in a week, because I live a busy life. I'm sure you guys do too. And don't be upset if you're struggling with something that's seemingly easy. Everyone has different learning curves. As long as you're doing it, that's all that matters. And the potential payoff, you could even have a real life version of your model. It is very much a reality when you translate your ideas into a visual concept that people can actually see and build and create. So the way I see it, this is a very valuable skill. Even if you're not in engineering, just do it. This is where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you for sitting through it with me. If you're starting, please let me know what CAD software you're using. If you've been on CAD for ages, tell me how long you've been CADing along. I've been CADing for 10 years at least. And if you want more tutorials like this, please drop it down in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, turn on your notifications for more videos like this. I focus on engineering topics, whether it's in the job market, skills, or just general knowledge and fun. I like to be fun as well. Until then, go 3D print for yourself a shield and stay safe in this world. Goodbye.